working out. And I am sweaty and hot and gross. And I'm just waiting for somebody to get on so that way I know that it's working. Oh, Lord. I'm very hot. I'm very, very sweaty. All right, you guys. There we go. Good morning, you guys. How are you? Okay. All right. I am so excited for you guys. I'm so proud of you guys. This has been a big month. This has been a crazy month, I think, for everybody. Do you guys feel that? I think that it is no secret that, especially for all of us who has kids, if you are a mom, I want you to comment mom below. I want you to tell me how many kids you have, what your life situation is. So for most of us, we have kids home. We're like knee deep in summer vacation. You want to know what's crazy is that I've seen people, specifically in Canada, when do you guys get out of school? We get out of school at the end of May. So we literally start school in less than 2 weeks. Less than 2 weeks. Next week for me, I have cheer camp, football tryouts every single day, middle school preview, and my husband's birthday. Like next week is going to be absolutely insane. And then school starts the following week. Like we are on the cusp of school starting, and I'm excited. But like I'm saying, some of you guys, you literally just got out of school a couple weeks ago, and I'm about to start school. So all of us are just kind of all over the place. It's a little crazy. Is it hair or is it sweat? Is that a piece of hair? I don't know. Feels like I have hair, but I literally think it's my boobs. So we are going to talk about slaying your business, mom life, spouse life, trying to be a living human being, and all of those things, okay? So I see people coming on, but it doesn't show me any comments. So this is just, ooh, and I have a sliver. This is just how it is every time. Okay, then you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna swipe. I'll pull up my live on my computer while we're on so that way I can answer questions. Oh yeah, there we are. Yeah, there's a ton of comments. I don't understand. Mom of 6, 876 431. You missed 5. You skipped 5 and a 2-year-old. So we've got 6 kids. We've got school starting. Okay, so you guys get it. All right, so here's the deal. What I want you guys to do is I want you to comment below, and I want you to tell me what you think the biggest thing is that's holding you back in your business. Is it knowing what to post? Is it knowing like just the action steps that you should be taking every single day? Is it fear? Is it like you're scared? Hi, Tatiana. Good morning. Oh my gosh. You're homeschooling this year. Good luck. Good luck, Courtney. I tried that for 3 weeks and I enrolled my son back into school. It's just not for me. It's just not what I want to do. Fear. What kind of fear? What kind of fear? Okay, you guys. So I'm going to run through with you. Now listen, I'm wearing Buzz Lightyear pants. They're men's pants. I don't care. The back of my office, it's completely trash because every time we have an opportunity call at night, my children are in here completely messing things up. So I want you guys to know that I've made multiple millions of dollars with this business, and yet I am wearing Buzz Lightyear pants and have a very messy office. Okay, so like live, laugh, love. All right. So this is how I work my business every single day. Oh my gosh, I crossed my leg. My hip is so tight. To be able to make money and check mark off the boxes of my life. Okay. And so number one, the first thing that you have to do is you've got to have this mindset that you're willing to get your shit together. Now I'm going to like cuss a little bit because I just need to be me. I need you guys to allow me to have permission to be myself. I'll try not to drop an F-bomb, but I might say shit. I'm sorry, but we have to get our crap together. We just do. Like you have to sit here and you have to ask yourself, do I want to feel, I heard thunder, but is there a tornado alarm? Is there a tornado siren? No, it's my kid's iPad. Do you guys want to feel the way that you feel, or do you want to make a change? And I think every single person wants to make a change. Okay. Now, Annie just said, I'm struggling to pay for the products each month, especially from a one-off income. Here's the thing, Annie, this is how I want you to look at this. Okay. I don't want you to look at so much of this is a mindset shift. because I want you to ask yourself, what do you buy every single month that in your head, you're like, you don't like actually need it, but like you, in your brain, you need it. Ask yourself for a second, what do you buy every single month that has become just like a staple in your life, but if you actually took it out, there would be no difference, okay? Now, here's the thing with your business products, okay? Instead of looking at your products for your business as an option, because you have an option. You can purchase some or not. But instead of looking at it like an option, what if you looked at it like you looked at gas to get in your car to go to work? Does this make sense? Like, paying for gas is probably one of the most annoying things, because in order to get to work, you have to put gas in your car. In order to take your kids to school, you have to put gas in your car. It's not an option, right? So when I was first getting started with my business, we were literally making homemade laundry soap, washing our clothes in our bathtub, right? I was like, I don't know. This is the way that I looked at my products. I looked at it in two ways that are both equally the same. Number one, I looked at it like gas for my car. Okay? Like, it's just something that I have to do. It's a part of like creating income, right? Number one. Number two, I looked at it just like I did when I was working at the salon and I had to buy shampoo, products, all of those things. Now, I knew that it was weird, because I was like, okay, well, these are like wellness products. So before I started my business, I really wasn't trying to take care of myself. I wasn't trying to do anything like that, right? I was literally just like living in whatever. How I started to look at these products I'm getting the weirdest text messages. How I started to look at these products were things that were an absolute must in my life. Because we're not asking you to purchase an inventory of products. I just want you to be a product of the product. So what are you? Are you a mom? Do you have stress? Do you have anxiety? Do you need help focusing? Do you have low energy? Do you have trouble sleeping? I want you to really think for yourself and walk through the question. First things first, what is your health goal? Okay. Now let's go find the products that are going to work for you. And it's like 4 or less, like it's a small little bundle. It's not going to be anything crazy. Okay. And let these things become a staple in your life. Before I started my business, before I started like using these products, I was drinking crap tons of coffee. I was going to Starbucks. I was like, I don't know. I just had really bad habits. And so what I realized is if I exchange like my Starbucks or like these weird little extra things that were little money leaks that were like $5 or $6, $7 a day. And I took that and I realized how much money I was actually spending. And in exchange, I exchanged it for products that I could use. And there was a little bit of an investment into myself. Hi, what are you doing? Oh my God. William. You guys, do you know what my husband just did? Tell me what my husband just did. Tell me what my husband just did. I'm blushing. Tell me what he did. You guys know boys. Seriously. You guys, okay. So, I use your products, okay? He didn't fart. He came over and did the helicopter. God. Okay. So these have become a staple. Things that I recommend are things that are drinkable. Things that you can, I cannot, oh my God. Things that are drinkable, things that have helped me. Our Q Twist Calm has become like such a gift in my life. I literally could cry because as a mom, like, you guys, maybe you don't get it. If you get it, tell me if you get it, but like stress. And I have 3 kids and they have spent every single day of this month, probably 90% of the days this month, acting like every day is like human Mortal Kombat. They're just beating the crap out of each other. They're stressful. It's terrible. Okay. So use the products. Now, if you are like, for whatever reason, this is what I want you to know. To be commission qualified, you need 100 PV. Okay. This can be your personal product order. This can be from your customers or a combination of the both. If it comes from your customers, whatever comes from your customer bucket You just won't get paid commission on that because it's making you commission qualified. It can't make you commission qualified and get paid for it at the same time. That's like against like government rules, because it's like double dipping, and like that's like cheating and it's illegal. Okay, we're very, very legal. Does this make sense? So if you cannot use the products, then what are we going to do? Or can you get Q Sport? Can you get Calm Twist? Can you get the greens? What can you get? And then finish off the rest of your commission qualification with your customers. But that's the next thing. What are you doing to get customers? I really recommend that you have at one product. Even just get one product, you guys. Like, this is a business. You didn't get started here to like not make money, right? If I have a job, I have to put gas in my car, whether I like it or not, even if it's $5 a day and I'm plugging it in. Do you know what I'm saying? Okay, anyway, so let's talk about what my routine looks like. Are you guys ready? I'm sorry, but that's a really good question. And I totally understand, Annie. You just said, I love the crave. Okay, awesome. I'm at some point we'll be replacing with terpenes, but this is the cool thing too, Annie. As we release our lifestyle products, you're going to be able to stop shopping at the store and shop from your own store. And that's what I love. Jake knows this. Jake is our president of our company, you guys. He is so smart. And that's why we have our Q Home Haven line that is being released through the rest of this year. So products like toothpaste, cleaning products, your laundry soap, pet supplies, snacks, all of these things. So now you're just going to be able to shop from yourself instead of the store. So then it just makes more sense for you to be commission qualified. Does that make sense? Even though I think everybody and their brother should be on Q Core, because like my tummy's flat and I'm sitting. Anyways, okay. So this is how I work my business. Number one, you guys, I got my crap together. And you're going to hear me say, I got my crap together and I did XYZ. You're going to hear it a lot. All right. So at some point you get sick and tired of being sick and tired, right? How many of you guys are sick and tired of being sick and tired? Annie, I believe in you so much. I know that you're nervous. I know that you're scared, but you guys, if I go click on your page, which I'm not going to do it right now, because then I get super distracted, but even if you're telling me that your commission qualification is holding you back, are you still posting? That's my question. Because I have a girl that's like, I've got 3 kids, I'm moving, I've got this, I've got that, all of these things, so I can't, . And I said, why are you doing this? And she said, because I've got 3 kids, I've got this, and because I'm moving. Your reason why you're doing this can't be the reason why you don't. You can't. Your reason why you're doing this cannot be the reason why you don't do it. You guys, as a lot of us are women, I'm just saying, a lot of us are women. I think most of us are women here. And if you're a dude, like, more power to you, but women are emotional. We are so strong. How many of you guys have been through crap? You have seen bad. I have literally made homemade laundry soap in a freaking bucket that I took from the back of my husband's truck that he used from work. I grated a bar of soap and mixed it with a whole bunch of crazy chemicals and washed my clothes by hand in a moldy tub in my bathroom in this tiny ass little apartment that didn't have heat or air conditioning in the middle of nowhere, because I did what I had to do to make things happen. You have that in you. So in a moment, you guys, we are in a time and a space where we can't walk around feeling sorry for ourselves anymore. I wish we could. I wish that I could just climb into a hole some days, like yesterday. You guys, yesterday was so stupid. From like 12 until, I don't even know. My kids didn't go to bed till 10:30. I literally was like, all right, we're sleep spraying it because I cannot do this anymore. And it was our date night. Like, I couldn't do it anymore. It was a terrible day. But you know what I did? I got my kids to sleep and my butt was up until midnight, talking to potentials, talking to people that I got on the opportunity calls at night. Like, I got my stuff done and I was tired. And you know what I did? I slept in just like a wee little bit, because that's the first thing I'm going to tell you guys. The first step is being sick and tired of being sick and tired. And you look at your life and you say, am I feeling sorry for myself? And am I using every reason why I need to do this as an excuse of why I can't? Or am I going to get it together? So I decided to get it together. Okay. So first thing is I started getting up a little bit earlier. Like, right now, the fact of the matter is that I've got kids, and as soon as they get up, they need me, they want to eat, they want to whatever. And so if this is how my life is going to look, so ask yourself, if this is how my life looks, if I work, or I have kids, or I work 2 jobs, or I go to school, or whatever it is that may be, if this is how my life is, how can I make this work regardless? Not, oh, nothing works for me, no one wants it, no. You gotta be, guys, like, successful people ask the right questions. I want you to say this to me. Say it right now. Say it out loud. Just, successful people ask the right questions. And you guys are gonna, if you're in a group chat with me, you know I tell you this. I will immediately, like, time out. If everybody's like, no one wants this, I've been, like, sending messages to everybody and no one, like, instead of saying that, I'm gonna say to you, what we want to do instead is ask the right questions. Jade, this is what I've been doing. What should I shift? What should I change? So that's what I started asking myself. I started getting up early. I get up about 6:15. I get up very sleepily. I already have the night before my workout leggings and my shoes. Okay. I go into my kitchen. I mix my Q Sport, my greens, and my collagen. I mix it up with one eye open, and I do it in my stories, my Instagram stories, so people can see me. How many of you guys are totally just overcomplicating posting? Stop it. You're posting, you're not over here trying to, like, be fake. Your posting is like you just showing your life. Now, I know I've had 3 of you guys. How many of you guys have felt this? Show of hands. You have felt like, I literally don't know what to post about because I'm not interesting at all. Listen, everybody feels like that because you're you. I don't feel like anybody's interested in looking at my life, and yet thousands of people watch me feed my chickens and watch me be with my kids and watch my kids play outside. That's just what we do. Why are we watching reality television? Why are we watching other families fight? It's just because it's interesting. So just start showing your life. Stop overcomplicating it. But you guys, on social media, okay, you're trying to create like a trust factor. And the only thing that people need to be able to trust you is to see you. They want to see you moving. They just need to see you. Okay. So I get up first thing and I go and make one of my products. This is why I'm telling you guys, you need to be a product of the product. Use it. Now, if you need to be clever, listen, clever girls win. I'm going to tell you this. Clever girls win. Ask the right questions and be clever. Be creative. If you have to, go download someone else's videos of them making products in the meantime. Fine. But don't come up in here and just say, well, I can't whatever because I don't have this, this, and this. Listen, sure, you don't have a lot of things, but you do have a lot of things. So let's focus on what we do have because we're looking for solutions, not problems. Does this make sense? Okay. So I go mix up my stuff and I go into my living room and I go freaking work out. I don't want to work out. I don't want to work out, but I do because what I do want more is I want to have more energy. I don't want my back to hurt. Okay. And those are the 2 things that working out for me does. You guys, your bodies can literally generate its own energy. Did you know that? Like when I work out, it boosts my mood. My back doesn't hurt. And I just feel good and I have clarity. And of course I love how I feel. So I go do it. Nothing crazy. You guys, we have our MyQFit app. And if you don't want to do the MyQFit app because you're really intimidated by it, go do Grow with Joe on YouTube. It's free. It's free. Like, I'm not telling you to pay for anything. I get done with my workout and again, I go mix up my shake. So I'm just using my products, you guys. Okay. So I do that. And then it's time to feed the kids, feed. And what I do is I time block. You need to start time blocking. You need to have a little bit of rhyme. Why are you so sweet? You're such a good boy. You need to have a little bit of rhyme or reason to your day. Okay. Do things on purpose. What if you deleted Netflix off of your phone? What has become a distraction for you on purpose? What is something that, like, one of you guys, you know who you are, you came to me and you're like, Jade, I will send 5 messages and then I stop. And I just, like, inside, I have such bad anxiety. Come here. I just stop and I implode. And I said to her, I said, listen, your problem is you just have really bad habits. You have to learn how to push through that, and you have to retrain your brain. My daughter's pooping and singing, I think. Does this make sense? So I sent her Mel Robbins' $1 Million Morning, and it's about rewiring your brain. Your brain is like a plug into the wall, okay? You have all these different connections, and your beliefs, your habits, you know, all of these things, these are just what's connected, but you can literally shift them and rewire them and change them. It's going to take 21 days to create a new habit to where it's like a habit, but then it takes 45 days to like sign, seal, deliver it. So if you guys are sitting here and you're telling me that you're working your business, but you're like, I'm scared of messaging, or I'm scared of posting, or I get nervous or whatever, it's because you're only doing it for 2-3 days at a time, and then you stop. So you need to do things for 21 days so that way it creates a habit. You're not afraid anymore. It's just like when I started working out and I literally hated my life, and I was just like, this freaking sucks. And after 21 days, it was just like, let's go, right? Same thing with school. Like, think of another thing. You guys think of school. When school starts, the first week blows. The second week is still really crappy, right? After the weekend, because you have 5 days of school, and then you have 2 days of summer vacation again. And then you have 5 days of school, and then you have summer vacation again. By the third week, you have a rhythm. Why? Because it takes 21 days to create a habit. So you guys have to start creating better habits for yourself. You have to be your own drill sergeant. No one is going to come save you, okay? No one is going to come save you. No one is going to knock on my door and stand over me and tell me what to do every day. I have to be an adult. I have to be mature. I have to be a boss, and I've got to do it for myself. So Haley says I get lost in scrolling. It gets me every time. And I think I set timers when I'm working. So if I get lost in scrolling, I hear a timer and snap back in. But tell me, Haley, that while you're scrolling, you don't sit there and tell yourself, I should be doing whatever. I should be doing whatever. And you know it, but you don't care. This is when you have to grow your willpower. Your willpower is a muscle in your gut that you cannot feel. And you need to want something more than the comfort of what you're doing. Because like I said, burying my head in the sand and Netflix and chilling feels great because I don't have to do anything. It doesn't exude energy. It's not uncomfortable. I'm not stretching myself. I'm not doing anything. But what I want more is for my back not to hurt. And I want to have more energy, and I want to be in a better mood, right? So, and I want to feel good in my clothes.
Mom, can you please make me some spaghetti?
You want spaghetti? You want to say hi?
Hi.
You want spaghetti? Did you spray on Daddy's cologne?
What?
Yes, you did. You smell like Daddy. Does this make sense? Okay, so.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Please don't be in my office. So here's the thing, you guys. Oh, my legs hurt. During the day, I get my post up. I do one core life post a day. Just a life post. What is a life post? I have a training. I will, oh, I can see comments now. A life post is just about you. Again, you just want people to get to know you, you guys. Don't overcomplicate it, okay? You just want people to get to know you. Take a picture of yourself. Now, here's the deal. It needs to be your face. It is pouring right now. It just started pouring. People need to see your face. They need to see you. They want to know, they want to see who you are, what you like, your family. Can you take your dirty clothes and put them in the laundry, please? Yes, put your dirty clothes in the laundry. Give me just a second because I'm making Lennox. Okay. Okay. Stop. I make one core life post a day, and then I'm in my stories sharing my life. You guys, look at my life. Things are not perfect here. This is the landing zone for all chaos. Things are very chaotic. Do you know what I decided to do? When I told you that I had to get my shit together and I had to decide if this is how my life is going to look for X amount of time, how can I make this work? I had to say no to some things, okay? Like, I do laundry, but I don't put it away. And it's because instead of doing that, I'm either working or I'm with my kids. Because sometimes you have to make little sacrifices and decisions. Now, I literally, when I was talking about time blocking, and I have a time blocking masterclass, again, I will share that for you guys. when I time block, I will, like right now normally is the time that I will go do dishes from the morning. I will clean, I will sweep, I'll run the Roomba, I'll pick things up. Like normally I do that right now, but right now I'm live with you guys. So if by the time 10 o'clock comes and if I'm still live with you, I'm not gonna do it because that's my time to do it, okay? So what I want you guys to do, so Haley, here's my question. Your scrolling and all of these things is you distracting yourself from doing what you need to do. And what's wrong? What were you looking at? Something, huh? Are they working right? Oh. You're distracting yourself because at the end of the day, our ultimate belief, everything that holds us back comes down to two beliefs, that we're not enough and that we're not worthy. We're not enough. That it doesn't matter how many people I talk to, how many people I message. It's nice. That it's not enough, or you just fully believe that you're not worthy of success. And when you're in that space, my best advice for you is to stop thinking of yourself and to start thinking of all of the people that you bringing in money and you feeling powerful and so confident and good, who that will affect. And for me, it affects my kids. And it affects my friends. It affects my marriage, like that, just how I feel, right? Having money, being able to pay our bills and do those things. Like I had to get to a space that I was like, I'm very grateful for everything that I have, but it's just not enough. Do you know what I'm saying? I had to get to that place where you have gratitude, but you're like, this isn't enough. This is, you can put a bagel in the toaster. Okay, does this make sense? Yeah. So I get my post up for the day, you guys, and if I have like 100% of the time that I'm working my business, 95% of that time is messaging people. 95% of that time is in my DMs. And that's probably most of your guys' issue, is that once you get your post up for the day, you're like, what the heck am I supposed to do? You have to be in your DMs, okay? Just so you know, the algorithm is like, the Wild West. You literally don't know what you're gonna get. You don't know when you're gonna stumble upon a town or a tumbleweed. So if you're letting the Facebook, Instagram, TikTok algorithm determine who's gonna see your life post today, then it's gonna be a really long time before you make money. I'm just gonna be completely honest with you. You cannot let the algorithm determine your success, you guys. And here's why. If you have 1,000 Facebook friends, I bet you maybe 200 of them tops see your stuff. And if you guys go right now to your Facebook news feed, you're going to see posts from 2 hours ago, 2 days ago, 3 days ago, 2 minutes ago, five hours ago. Like, it is not in chronological order. Do you guys understand that? It's not in chronological order. You cannot rely on your posts to build your business for you. So then the next question is, well, Jade, why are you telling me that I need to post then? Because here's the deal. When you are in your messages and you are reaching out to people and you are talking to them, they are going to go to your page to see who you are and what you're talking about. Tell me you didn't do that. Tell me you didn't do that. The person who you talked to, who you got started with, you did not go to their page and see their stories, see their highlights on their Instagram. You didn't look at their lives. Like, tell me you didn't do that. Of course you did. That is why you post. So you actually very much can control your enrollments and the results that you're getting with your business by you deciding to go do the things. I have never waited for the algorithm to determine my success. I've determined it for myself. So I know you guys are like, nervous about what do I message? What do I say? I'm so scared. Like, what if someone's mean to me? What if they're offended? No one's offended. No one cares. You guys, this is an e-commerce world. We are all like, oh my gosh, there's people selling like pencils on TikTok. Like, no one cares. People are sharing things and offering things on social media left and right. It's just what we do. So what are you spending your time doing? You lead with the business. That is what I do. You can either straight up reach out to people. I have hair on me. I can feel it. You can either straight up reach out to people about the business, look at their page, say, hey, listen, I really think that this would be perfect for you, more or less, like something like that. Or you can ask them to put up a host to post for you. If you ask them to put up a host to post, and for those of you guys that don't know, a host to post is simply someone hosting a post on their Facebook or Instagram wall for you. Okay, so here we have Lisa. So if I asked Lisa to put up a post for me and she said yes, when Lisa copies the post, it's going to be about making extra income. She takes a post and she says, puts it on her Facebook. My friend Jade is looking for people who are looking to make some extra income right now from their phone. That post, because Lisa posted it on her Facebook, it's going to show to Lisa's friends. So now I am in Lisa's friends group. When Lisa's friends comment on this post, I'm going to add them as friends. Now I'm growing my friends list for more people to see my post so they can know, like, and trust me, so they can get to know me. Okay. And then I'm going to message them and I'm going to talk to them about the business. I'm going to follow the ambassador conversation flow. I'm going to invite these people to the opportunity calls that we have every single night. And you guys, our closing rate with these opportunity calls is about 85% of people get started within 2 weeks of being on an opportunity call. So how many of you guys are like, Jade, I would love to be Elite Plus. You guys, an Elite Plus with Q makes about 1,200 and, well, not about, they do. They make $1,250 a month. Okay. If you want to be elite, let's go build your team. Let's go do your life posts, pull out your Facebook friends list, pull out your Instagram followers list, and let's go start reaching out and messaging people. Let's follow the ambassador conversation flow, invite them on the opportunity call. Let me seal the deal for you and talk to your potentials. And let's grow your team. Let's help other people be able to bring in extra money. When I got started with my business, I got started for me. And I had no friends. No one liked me. I had no Instagram. I had 157 Facebook friends, and that is it. And I will never forget, I had made a post because I was able to buy a gallon of milk, and I posted it and I shared it. And I said, this means everything to me as a mom, like being able to make some extra money and help my husband when he's working so hard and be able to buy groceries. Like, this is literally everything to me. There was a girl that I went to high school with. Her name was Megan. She had 4 kids, and she messaged me and she said, okay, I've been watching you. Now, you guys, listen. You guys, people are watching you. This is why you have to post and you have to be consistent. No, you have to post and you have to be consistent because people are waiting for you to quit. What? Hold on. What's on your face? I thought it was a bug. People are waiting for you to quit. So every time you start posting and because you feel sorry for yourself because no one liked or commented on a post, you stop posting because you think no one cares, you're like completely ruining the process. People do not have to like or comment on your post. You just have to understand and know that they are looking at your stuff. We don't care. They don't have to like or comment on it because you just know they're looking, right? So she ended up joining my team and I had no intentions of like helping her get started. And what I realized was I'm so stupid to think that I'm the only person, the only mom that can use extra money right now. You guys, I don't care if someone is making 6 figures a year, their bills are probably 6 figures a year, and people who make a lot of money are still living paycheck to paycheck. I promise you that. Okay? So go talk to the people. People are praying for this, and you have this in your hand. And you get to be a little money fairy. Like, we're not saturated, you guys. We're about to release 75 new products and open in 23 more countries. Like, you have your hands on solid gold and you're scrolling on Facebook looking at inspirational quotes, hoping that it's going to hype you up. You've got to be able to hype yourself up. You got to be your number one cheerleader, your number one hype girl. Haley, yes, I'm doing the call tonight. okay? Think. Frozen or your flowers? That one? Okay. Hold on, guys. Okay. So that's my day. I am getting up early. I'm working out. While I work out, I listen to an audiobook. Let me see here. What am I making? Sean, spaghetti. Spaghetti first thing in the morning, you guys. Okay. I don't make six figures, but we're paycheck to paycheck. And I was less than paycheck to paycheck. But you know what? I made it work because because yeah, that's what Lennox wants. The reason why I use these products, you guys, is because when I was a hairstylist, like how we get paid here, you guys, is how I got paid as a hairstylist. I used the products that I sold because it's common sense. You want to be able to give someone your own personal experience and testimony. Like you want to get customers, you want to have endless customers. Tell people very, very passionately and excitedly what these products are doing for you and why you love them. Okay? So, this is how you have a successful business. And you do it every single day. I wake up no matter what time, like what day it is, what's happening. It doesn't matter if my kids are being crazy. Like that's the other thing. We start scrolling and we start to do a lot of things to distract ourselves. But the thing that you're also missing, you guys, is that, woo, rain just bopped me in the face. Did you try calling Lily? The thing that you're missing is that like, you've got to start telling yourself you've got this. You've got to start telling yourself it's worth it. I don't know, Levi. You've got to start telling yourself that it's worth it. You need to have a dream board. You need to have your goals and the things for your family in front of you. The rank goal that you have, you guys, there's no guessing game here. You need $750. You need to get to elite. You know exactly what it is that you need to do, and then you need to do it. Okay? And then you need to do it today. You need to do it tomorrow. You need to do it the next day when you got your period and you're tired and you don't want to do it. You just do it because you have to. It's like taking care of your kids when you're sick. You just have to. Listen. I'm not talking to you right now. Well, you were 5 seconds ago. Okay? All right, you guys, I'm going to get going. I'm going to make some food. I got 20 minutes to quick run around, pick up my house before I got to go do a bunch of other things. I love you guys. I'm proud of you. Opportunity call tonight, and I'll share links to my other training so that way you guys can reference it.